How's it going, animation fans? This is Mason with another Rotoscopers YouTube review. Today I am proud to say that I have finally completed the Transformers animated Unicron trilogy distributed by our friends at Shout Factory. And so I will be reviewing the concluding part of the Unicron trilogy, Transformers Cybertron. So Transformers Cybertron is part of the Unicron trilogy. That is a trilogy of anime Transformers cartoons developed in Japan. So that is Transformers Armada, Transformers Energon, and the concluding chapter, Transformers Cybertron. And actually it's a reboot. It's actually a completely different scenario that ignores all the timelines before it. That's Armada and Energon. Once again, as with Energon, all the Transformers are CG animated. That is, they are 3D animated and not hand-drawn. So, and then you've got hand-drawn environments and human characters. So Cybertron did a little bit better because the Transformers, they, well, for one, they're bigger and badder. They're very ornate, very stylized. In Cybertron, they're looking more like Gundams than actual, bulky, blocky Transformers, over those styles from the 80s. And the animation is better. The battle animation is a little more dramatic. You've got a little better, shading and texturing on the CG models instead of just like regular cell shading with like an outline shader. And so from a technical standpoint, it is an improvement, but it's still those same old CG Autobots and Decepticons, and it just looks so cheesy and it kind of loses its soul, a little bit of its personality, but still action-packed if you like that. And besides the elements that I just pointed out, Cybertron really wasn't all that much better than Energon. It was yet another reboot. I didn't like the character designs or the animation, and then the human characters were just, they were written so unrealistically that I just couldn't believe what was going on, and I didn't really like the human characters at all. Also, the DVD didn't come with any special features. Yet again, the Unicron trilogy as a whole is devoid of special features. So annoying if you're a Transformers fan. Also, the presentation of the DVD, the show, is 4:3 aspect ratio and not 16:9, just like Energon and Armada. So it didn't seem to be that much of an effort to digitize and remaster the series. If you're into Transformers anime, then go for it, knock yourself out. But might I make a recommendation? Shout Factory was nice enough to let me review another DVD box set, and that was the Transformers Animated Complete Series. This was the series that was a traditional hand-drawn animation made in the US, and it came out right after the first Michael Bay live-action Transformers movie, another reboot. So I really think that Transformers Animated is superior to the entire Unicron trilogy. This is the animated one that was very cartoony, so all the character designs were very abstract, the animation was very loose, sometimes a little bit of anime element, how new wave 2D American animation has gotten. I like the voice cast. Tom Kenny, who is the famous voice of SpongeBob SquarePants, he voices one of the human characters. Speaking of SpongeBob, I think Bill Fagerback, is that his name? The voice of Patrick Star from SpongeBob is also one of the Autobots. And you may recognize some of them, but there's a lot of like cameos. Okay, Tara Strong, who's a longtime, very famous voice actress, is in Transformers Animated. And then you also got weird cameos. Weird Al Yankovic is in one episode, and so is George Takei. So here are my top 3 reasons why I believe Transformers Animated totally blows the Unicron trilogy as an entirety out of the water. Number 1, the writing. You've got actual story arcs that happen with the Transformers. And I know with Armada, this happened a lot, but there are actual story arcs in Transformers Animated that make you care about the characters. Reason number 2 is the character designs. So all the characters are more distinct and more individual. I use Energon as the worst example of Transformers character designs. So in Animated, because of this like cool new wave art style, all the Transformers and Autobots and Decepticons look so individual, you can totally pick them out. I really appreciated it because the series looked like they weren't just trying to sell toys, you know what I mean? So the third and final reason why Transformers Animated is better than the Unicron trilogy is because of the animation and art style. It gives them more expression and more feeling. And I know that sounds weird talking about Transformers having feelings, but if you think about it, the Transformers, you know, throughout history, they're more than just mindless thinking machines, you know, with computers and robots. They're actually living creatures, like living beings. Oh, also the DVD for Transformers Animated actually has special features. The final season, which I don't think had been released until now, at least you know, on video, has commentary. What probably made me enjoy it the most was that it was presented in 16:9 aspect ratio and not 4:3. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to give this video a like below and also subscribe to the Rotoscopers YouTube. It is an awesome channel for all things animation, and you don't want to miss out on another animated review. Until next time, I am Mason on the Rotoscopers YouTube. He kind of sounds like he's in his early 30s rather than, you know, the wise, godlike, you know, Optimus Prime on a home planet of Cybertron. You know, all that stuff. So, I'm pretty sure that Transformers Cybertron came out after Transformers Animated.